Hi guys, what's up? So, you saw from the title of this video that I don't play favorites, but I do. I think we all do, whether we realize it or not. And it hit me really hard today that I do have favorites. Now, back in the day, when my kids were little, that was always like the big joke, like, I'm mom's favorite son, I'm mom's favorite son. And, of course, being the parent that I am, you're my favorite oldest son, you're my favorite youngest son. Thank God I only had two sons. I think any teacher, whether full-time, part-time, Sunday school, coach, name it, who says that they don't have favorites or that there are kids that come across their class that they don't like, they're not being honest. And I think that it hit me especially hard today because I am getting ready to say goodbye to an amazing class of 8th graders. They will be going into high school, which is, as it should be. But I had to say goodbye to them, a couple of them today, and didn't say goodbye because I'm going to see them. It's not like I'm not going to ever see them again. It's not like they graduate out of my class and we'll never lay eyes on them, especially a few of them who have literally like been born into the church and all that stuff. But I think that when the reality hit me today that these kids that I've had in my class for 2 years, that I've known many of them for longer than that, are no longer going to be, I will no longer see them Wednesday nights for our Faith 101 program, which is our confirmation program. I will no longer see them on Sundays for Sunday school. And today I got a special shout out in a young woman's faith statement that caught me so by surprise and so off guard, and that I literally, like, she said my name while she was doing her statement and thanked me, and I think I literally like went because the person that was next to me like turned and looked. And I think that I know, or at least I hope that I'm making an impact, that I'm doing something, that I'm the things that I'm saying to these kids aren't just today was just sort of an affirmation of that. And when I considered that, when I think forward and I think like I have a class coming in 2 weeks of the upcoming 7th graders that I'm kind of nervous about, and then I sit there and I think about these kids, the incoming freshmen that I will no longer see, I think I would be lying to myself if I said, oh, just another class, just another group of kids. And, they were fun. They were good kids. They were great to get along with, but, no favorites here. No, or, none that got on my nerves or irritated me or anything like that. It's not being honest. And if I'm not honest with myself about it, I'm not going to be able to address the feelings or rectify if I'm doing something wrong, if that makes sense. I think that it's going to be a completely different dynamic in 2 weeks. I think that I need to recognize that. I think that also I need to cut myself a little slack because, like, the kids that I'm specifically thinking of, I have actually known since they were born. And not only does that make me feel old AF, it makes me like question, how long are you going to keep teaching middle schoolers? And at what point do you like step back and say, that's enough, I don't feel like I'm an impact anymore? I'm not sure. I always felt like it would be really obvious to me when I couldn't take it anymore, or when I felt like it was more of a burden than a joy to be involved in this ministry, and I don't feel like I'm there yet. But also, like, I've been doing this for over a decade now, and when I look back, it's amazing and just humbling and overwhelming in many ways how many kids have come through the program and how many, just things have happened, and adults that now say that things that I said to them were impactful, 9 years ago. That to me is just, I'm in awe of that. And if there's any truth in the fact that, I have an influence, I still feel that. And I still feel like this was a calling. I also still feel like some of the kids I'm going to miss more than others, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to miss all of them. I think it just means that I have to figure out how to get those same kind of happy and joyful feelings about the new kids coming in. I used to, every single new year, be so excited about the incoming class and what we could do and what we could reinforce and what didn't go so well the year before that we can make better this year. And I kind of gave up on that somewhere along the way, and I'm not sure why. Maybe, I've had back-to-back years where I had challenging students, and I've had back-to-back years where I've had amazing classes. So somewhere in there, there's favorites, and somewhere in there, there's not so favorites. And thankfully, the good that I have seen and felt, and that has made me so passionate about this. But I'm still sad. I'm sad to see these kids go. And it's going to be different. Doesn't mean it's not going to be better or worse, it's just different. So I think that it's really important to recognize, I play favorites. We all do. And if you say that you don't, you're lying. You're lying to yourself, and you're lying to other people. So I will, thanks for listening to me blather about this. I just kind of was like, I feel like I want to talk about this, but I'm not sure how. But if you guys just remember to be kind to one another always, and I will see you later. Thanks. Bye.